Hey beer tubers, long time no update, so I figured I'd get this shot while I had the time. I've just been very busy these days. That's why I've only been doing like 2 reviews a week. I've been struggling even during the week to get some reviews shot, and I haven't had time to shoot this. I finally did work on more of the cellar video today and got those boxes cataloged, and I went over to my storage facility, and that's pretty much full, and I still have like a dozen more boxes to go. So yeah, now I got to get a bigger locker, so got to talk to the guy about that. Anyway, beer problems, right? But want to update you on the R&R Coconut IPA. That is the official name of the Stone collaboration. It's with Rip Current. If you haven't checked them out, if you're in San Diego, then you're missing out. For the rest of you around the country, you know, it's going to be a while, I think, before they start packaging. So you're just going to have to come out and visit, check them out. They're killing it. We just went to their first anniversary recently. Actually, no, so take that back. It's not first anniversary. It was like their delayed grand opening that went into like 6 months in. But they had like 14 beers on draft, maybe even more than that. It was like 16 or something. So that was good fun. What other things going on? Well, I guess I'll talk more about the R&R Coconut IPA. So late May, we brewed the first batch, and that filled up one 360 barrel fermenter. Of course, it was 3 brews on Stone's 120 barrel system to do that. Robert and I, Guy and Paul from Rip Current, along with Mitch, Jeremy, the lead brewer, and some of the other Stone brewers, got together. They filmed the second batch that day. So we got there probably around 9 in the morning at Stone and did that batch. That's what you'll see eventually in a video that Stone will post. You saw my footage of it. So that's been brewed. They were supposedly doing another fermenter worth of brew this week, so we should be up to 2 360 barrels, and I believe next week, or the week that you'll be watching this video, they're going to do 2 more full fermenters. So that's 6 more brews on the brew house to get that going. So right now, that first batch, they pull off samples, and they have coconut in the carboy just to kind of get an idea of how much to add into the bright tanks later. So it's going to be 4 360 barrel of this beer, which is more they've done any other collaboration beer in the past. To give you an idea, Dayman was, I believe, just one 360 barrel batch. The Woot Stout that's coming out before our Coconut IPA, I think, might have been the same. And in the past, they've been 360 barrels or less. So that's awesome. We get to have the largest collaboration beer. They're saying it should hit all 37 states that they're in. But each state needs to approve the label. So hopefully your state will approve the label, and it will be coming your way. Still might be kind of limited, but it should reach, if you get Stone where you're at, I mean, it should get there. Just going to have to be on top of things as far as asking when it will be around, when it comes in, and all that stuff. So I recently brewed up my 4th batch of Coconut IPA, so I have that kegged up. Just took out the coconut the other day. I'm trying to clear it out. And I'm going to be bottling that up and taking some with me to the National Homebrewers Conference, which is the other topic I wanted to talk about. I'm heading out, taking a red-eye out to Philly, and I'll have the whole day Wednesday going to the BJCP reception, because my buddy's BJCP, he can bring a couple guests. So I'll be there with a couple friends. And then later that night's the Brewing Network's anniversary party. So I'll be at that. I know Stone's bringing a special keg of that. Mitch told me when we're at Brew Day what they're bringing out for that. Well, I mean, they'll have a few beers, but they have a special beer that really no one even really knows about, except for a few of us that are in the know. So I don't know if there's tickets still available to that event, but if you're going to the Homebrewers Conference and you can make it out, you know, that Wednesday night, then check that out. I'll be at the conference Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so that's going to be fun. So, you know, stop on, say hi. Chris Stultz and I are going to be trying to cover it as best we can, at least Thursday and Friday. I think Chris has to go, is leaving at some point Saturday. Anyway, Well, hopefully we'll get a few sessions in. So I got access to everything. So I'll be at the dinner that Saturday night, and I fly out late Sunday. So I'll try to be hanging out Sunday, in Philly again. So hopefully get to see some of Philly on Wednesday and Sunday, because if not, it's just mostly going to be the conference. I don't know how much time we'll have to get out of there, but hope to get some cheesesteaks and hit up Monk's Cafe and drink some Cantillon. So if you're heading out to the Homebrewers Conference, I'll see you there. Come say hi. I would have loved if we had the R&R Coconut IPA ready for NHC, but it's just not going to be ready yet. So I'll have the homebrew version with me. If you see me, maybe ask, and I'll pop up a bottle. I might just I'm going to load up probably a box to check in as luggage for the flight out there. So I might just bottle it in all 750s or something. But I got a beer gun out of my keg, so I got that beer going. My wild ales are still going. I just recently tasted the Flanders Red I did after 10 months, and that was tasting pretty good. I ended up putting in some French oak chips that I'd been soaking in Zinfandel in there, just kind of add some complexity. I know it's not really traditional at all, but just the beer needs a little something extra to it. So I'll probably check on that in another 2 months. I got a bunch of new homebrewing equipment that next time I brew, I'll film that. Got an Imperial Stout that's currently fermenting right now. That's going to go into my bourbon barrel. I need to do another batch of that, though, so I can fill up that 8 gallons and have some leftover to play around with. I'll keg that up and might do like cocoa nibs and maybe soak it with some oak cubes that I've been going in bourbon for months and months and months. So I might do a version of that as well. So that's kind of like the homebrewing updates. Other than that, I mean, I'm just busy with either beer events, either brewing, just bottle shares, all that kind of stuff. It's been a blast, and still hope to make videos, continue doing this. It's because it still is fun. It's just hard for me to find the time sometimes these days. So until the next update video, or hopefully I'll see you at NEC. If not, be on lookout for R&R Coconut IPA. It's starting to look like it'll be an early August release. That's the best I know. I don't know an exact date yet, but I'll try to keep everyone posted on that. If not, follow Stone, via Twitter, Facebook, whatever. They will be mentioning that, and some of you might have saw the artwork that got leaked out with the blue. The blue is probably not going to work, so we're going to go with the gold, which should be a little brighter. Should pop out a bit more on the bottle. So it's going to wrap it up. Till next time, everyone. Cheers.